What it do, beautiful beings? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. I am going to be giving a message for Miracle Magic for the month of May, what you can look forward to, how you can prepare, what it is that you need to release and let go of and leave behind, right? And anything that may be blocking or hindering, right? The miracles from transpiring and occurring in your life. All right, Spirit Team, let's see. Give me 3 cards here for what does the person watching this need to know that it's time to let go of, that it's time to release and leave behind. All right, can I get 3 messages here? 3 cards here, Spirit. Please deliver to me only the most honest and accurate messages for this place and this space. Please protect, cover me, and the person watching this video from all hurt, harm, or danger, known and unknown, seen and unseen. Please deliver to me what needs to be seen. What needs to be left behind here, Spirit? What is the message here? What needs to be left behind? Maybe y'all are doing the work. Maybe y'all have already released and let these things go. I just saw 111 when I was saying that. What needs to be released here? What needs to be released? What are any blockages and what needs to be left behind? Happy May, beautiful people. Happy May. Happy Taurus season to all the Taurus. The beautiful Tauruses. Okay. All right, can I get 2 more, please? This Spirit. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Wow. Alrighty. So the first 2 cards that came out for the energy of what it is, what any blockages that there may be, you have dream bait. Dream bait is often used as a form of protection for God's children and as karma for those who have been trying to bring harm or destruction to the divine plan. There's someone who you may be trying to take into this next season or phase in your life that cannot go. This is likely a person who is a dream chaser. You have the dream chaser card, a person who goes after things that they know they can't have. Or maybe this is you. Maybe you need to leave behind this false identity of like trying to go after something that you know you either can't have or that you don't even really want. It's not even about what you can't have, right? It's about the fact, it doesn't align with who you truly are and what you fully and truly want here. And so Spirit is really just asking you, okay, to leave that behind and to let that go. Okay, it's time to leave that behind. Let it go. You may have been convincing yourself, maybe because you were trying to prove something to yourself or somebody around you, um, that you could do something. But it's time to stop trying to prove yourself. You don't need to prove yourself. I'm hearing people pleasing energy. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. Only person that needs to know who you fully and truly are is you. Okay. And so I feel like when that happens, that'll make space. What is the overall energy here, Spirit, for the miracle that is coming in for the person that is watching this video for the month of May? What is the miracle or miracles that they can expect to happen or transpire in their life in the month of May, May 2024? Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. That's my second time seeing the number 404. So you may be seeing the number 404. I just heard you're protected on all sides and angles and avenues. So you have nothing to worry about. What is the overall energy here for the miracle that they can expect to come in? Or miracle or miracles here, Spirit? Solitude. Yep. So you are being rewarded for this work. Like I said, I feel like you've already been doing the work. So like maybe you released a dream that no longer aligned with who you are or where you presently are in your life. and you went into solitude and you chose to say, hey, I'm going to do what's good and what's best for me from now on, from here on out. And I don't care who goes against it or what goes against that. It says spend intentional time with self. You spend this healing, growing, and connecting with all that is for you in order to ascend in mind, body, and spirit. You release the old and make room for the new. That's exactly what I just said. You are spending time in solitude and you've released what no longer serves you. So that's the overall energy of this miracle. It's like the more you release, the more you let go, the more you make room for the things that are trying to literally knock. I just heard knock your door down. There's some things that have been trying to knock your door down that is trying to come in for you. And because you finally chosen to essentially get out of your own way, right? Because sometimes we are usually the person that's the most in our way. And I say this for myself too, 555, but I feel like that has changed recently for you. I feel like that has changed recently for you. Let's see. Um, yeah, so let's see. What is the miracle magic for the month here of May, spirit? The person or people who will be watching this. What's the miracle magic here? A spiritual test. It's a lesson sent to us for our soul to gain knowledge, wisdom, and clarity. With each test we pass, we ascend along our journey. So the miracle here for you is that the more I just said this, the more tests that you pass, okay, the higher you're going to continue to ascend. So the miracle here is that as you continue to ascend, as you continue to pass these tests, as you continue to spend this time in solitude, 411 on the clock, as you continue to ascend, because that's the motherfucking T, okay? As you continue to ascend, as you continue to evolve, okay, as you continue to evolve, that is going to bring in everything that you've been praying and trying to manifest for a while now. I just heard 7, so maybe 7 years, 7 months, 707 on the clock when I said that. Okay. Um, yeah, so the more tests that you pass, right? And I just saw the forgiveness card. So the more you forgive yourself for maybe some mistakes or unhealthy choices or decisions that you made in the past, right? Maybe you felt bad for something that um for some a type of situation that you got yourself into and you felt responsible. Look at this. Yep, you felt responsible for it. But the more you forgive yourself for that situation and release and let go, is going to allow these miracles to come in. A mission, it said a task that you must complete in order to remain in alignment with your purpose. These are the steps that you take towards fulfilling or completing your life's purpose, right? So maybe you have been asking spirit to reveal to you what your purpose is, or what your next step of your purpose is, and you couldn't see it because of this lack of forgiveness or something like that. 808 on the clock when I said that. Squirrels. So you may have not forgiven yourself here, and your spirit team is proud of you for finally forgiving yourself, right? Now able to literally unlock the next phase. You're literally able to unlock the next phase and step into this next journey here, right? Because you couldn't have taken that resentment or anger and frustration with yourself or others into where God is getting ready to lead you to. All right, so the miracle magic. Give me one more here for what is the miracle magic here, spirit? What is the miracle magic? What is the miracle magic, spirit? What is the miracle magic? Y'all, May is going to be a very, very, very magical month. I hope y'all are ready. I hope y'all are prepared. Okay. What is the miracle magic here for the month of May? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Look at this energy vampire. It says desires attention, lacks self awareness, lack empathy and compassion, dramatic. Can you clarify this for me, please, Spirit? Why did the energy vampire come out? Vivid dreams. Okay. So someone here has an energy vampire around them or near them in your dreams. Yep. Your dreams are revealing it to you. So you're about to have a lot of massive shifts and changes that are getting ready to come in, right? And they're going to feel kind of like too much is happening all at once, but everything is going to be divinely aligning and being orchestrated 414 o'clock. Divinely aligned and divinely orchestrated for you. Okay. There's something you've been trying to bring forth into your life. You've been trying to manifest into your life. So you got the clusterfuck card. It says the lesson is not being learned, and this has caused a multitude. So spirit is bringing someone or something into your life as a catalyst to teach you some type of lesson. So pay attention to your dreams. There is something that's going to happen. It's going to feel like you're being punished, but in actuality, you are not. Right? It's going to feel like you're being punished because we also got the truth bomb card came out, and it says clarity has come a dime a dozen. Someone is trying to use the truth as a weapon against you, right? So someone is going to come in and try to use the truth, monitoring spirit. I just saw monitoring spirit. This monitoring spirit is going to try to come in and use some type of truth as a weapon against you, and it's going to possibly make you feel like a failure, but it's to be this experience. Let me tell you something. 11:11 on the clock. This experience is meant to help you unlock something very important here. Something within you has been locked down due to um, some childhood experience that you had. A childhood, what was this childhood experience here, spirit? What was it relating to? Isolation. You were a person who was isolated as a cat. Can y'all see how fast that card jumped out? Isolation. You were a kid who isolated yourself. um Eventually you just learned how to isolate yourself. You just learned how to be okay with being by yourself all the time. And so somebody or something is getting ready to come into your experience as we enter into May. It's going to seem like a punishment, but in actuality it is a blessing. It is a blessing. Okay, you have been isolating yourself. It says you've been avoiding spending intentional time with self. So it may have been while I was picking up on people energy earlier, you were isolating yourself, and oftentimes people who isolate themselves are oftentimes people who become people pleasers. um and so it says it's time for you to acknowledge what your spirit is speaking to you, otherwise you're going to create a tower moment in your life. And so because you because you've been isolating yourself, or you've been isolating yourself because someone that you have convinced yourself cares about you, whoever this energy vampire is, you convinced yourself that someone cares about you. Okay, you convince yourself that someone cares about you and they don't, right? And so you set some standards that are lower, or basically beneath you, right? They may not be low standards, but the standards are beneath you, right? And so they may not be bad standards, right? But the standards are beneath you. They don't fit for who you truly are, in the life that you're getting ready to walk into. So the miracle magic here is that this isolation period is you're about to receive a catalyst of some kind. That's the miracle for this month for you. You're about to receive a catalyst experience that is going to catapult you. That is going to catapult you. And I feel like it's connected to something that you're very passionate about. It's going to be connected. And so the way I'm receiving it is like somebody's going to come into your life and they're going to say, hey. So there was this TV show called Soul Food. And so Lim's mom, which is Bird's husband, which is the younger sister of the three sisters on the show. But anyway, Liam's mom came out of nowhere with these tickets to go to like some amusement park or something like that. And so they were going to go out of town and do a whole family trip thing. And 1414 on the clock, they were going to do a whole family trip thing. And um, they decided that they were going to go. They packed their bags, right? They packed their bags and everything. They decided they were going to go. And then the mom came out of nowhere and changed her mind. She changed her mind out of nowhere. And um and so Bird and Lim were kind of, upset and kind of sad because because they couldn't go on the trip anymore. She didn't have, she didn't give them the tickets or whatever it was. And so like, and she was like, maybe we can just go next time or whatever, whatever. And Lim was like, no, you know what? My family is still going. I'm still going to take my family on that trip as I promised them. He took his son, his wife, right, and himself, and they still went on the trip, right? And I feel like it's going to be something like that. Like you have been living in an isolated bubble or isolated something, and it's going to take someone coming in and offering you some type of opportunity of change or growth or something like that. And then when they offer you this thing and then they take it away from you, that is going to be the opportunity for you to see, wait a minute, I don't need them to do that. I can do that on my own. I don't need them for that, right? So how can they harness this energy here? How can they harness this energy that's coming in for the month of May? So whatever this miracle right? Whatever this experience is going to be, it's going to be a blessing in disguise, okay? And it's probably going to be a little painful and a little disappointing, right? Look, I told you, people pleasing card. No more people pleasing. That's how you can harness this energy. If you can get ahead of this energy, okay? 1616 on the clock. You can get ahead of this energy by choosing to say, I'm not going to be a people pleaser. People pleasing says moving from an unpure place. You're doing things for yourself or others with the intent of receiving some type of award or accolade for your service. You may be under the impression that you need a person's approval. I cannot make this up. You need approval to be validated in order to feel whole, happy, loved, or at peace. It is time for you to look within or look inward, and you will find all that you seek. So, in order for you to fully harness this miracle energy that's getting ready to come in, is for you to not find yourself or put yourself in a people pleasing energy. It's one thing to be of service to people, it's something completely different to be a people pleaser, okay? And so you got separation anxiety. It says fear of separation. You have to heal this. I feel like the reason why you are a people pleaser or you were a people pleaser, being in this heavy people pleasing energy, is because of some type of abandonment wound from when you were younger. You got intuition roars. That's why you're not listening to your intuition. You know, when we're younger, we're taught and we're told to listen to our mother, obey our fathers, right? And so we're not really taught to trust our own intuition and listen to ourselves, right? And so I feel like you're in a period of where you're getting ready to shift. Okay, you're getting ready to shift into that. The veil, the truth you seek is right in your face, but an old attachment, this energy keeps coming out. Look at this. Landed on my damn head. Listen, it says the truth you seek is right in your face, but an old attachment is preventing you from seeing things clearly. It's time to remove and release this attachment to see the answer that's there back at you. So there is this energy that's like right there in your face. And so like, because like probably from when you were a child, you were so used to like always doing as you were told. You were probably a person that honored and cherished, like being told how good you were and how nice you were, how kind you were, how respect you started to hold on to those things, because when you did those things, that was probably the only time you really received compliments or something like that. It was probably the few times you received compliments or acknowledgments or something like that, when you made good grades or when you kept your room clean or something like that. And so it's time for you to release that. So you got to a point to where you only did good because it served you or because of what it brought to you, right? Maybe that was the only time that you received certain love or something like that. But anyway, you got the attachment addiction card. It says when you or someone are attached to being addicted, I mean, addicted, I said that backwards. You're attached to being addicted. That may be for someone. And so it says you're addicted to being attached due to an unrealized or unhealed wound that occurred in the earlier years of living. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for confirming what I be saying. Physical symptoms. You may be experiencing headaches, eye twitches, or your hand itching. 1919 on the clock when I said that. So those may be symptoms that you may be experiencing when it's time for you to release and let go of these things. And then got the winter storm. Your life has frozen over. Your life has frozen over, right? And so your life has frozen over here. It's like your life is on a halt. And so that frozen energy there force you into this solitude. Look at this spiritual roadblock, and then infinite abundance right behind it. Right on the other side of this spiritual roadblock is abundance, infinite abundance. So the reason why, and you probably feel like these tests have been coming left and right, and they've been so heavy. Oh my God, why me? Why me? Why me? And it is because what you're getting ready to experience is so massive. It's so massive, right? And so, let's see, Spirit. What do they need to look out for here? What do they need to look out for? What do they need to look out for here? What do they need to look out for here, Spirit? For the month of May, for miracle magic. What do they need to look out for here, Spirit? Ooh, can I get one card, please? What do they need to look out for here, Spirit, as it relates to this people pleasing energy, this spiritual roadblock? What do they need to look out for? Yeah, I'm trying to make sure these cards don't fly away on me. What do they need to look out for? Yep. So it says, good grief. You've reached a place in peace in your grief. You are trusting the process through pain, through though painful, you just know something beautiful will come from it all. So what Spirit is saying is that you need to look out for, like, you're going to come to this place of peace, and it's probably going to feel very awkward or strange for you, because you're going to be like, but I'm still grieving, or like, I'm not fully healed yet, right? But I saw the healing attack card at the bottom of the deck, which is basically when Spirit is going to come through and purify and cleanse everything. So spiritual journey. And then the grace card. So Spirit is saying that you need to look out for moments of grace and gratitude. Okay. Look out for moments of grace and gratitude that may come from yourself or the universe. 22:11 on the clock. Things that may come, right? That is a moment for you to be graceful. That is a moment for you to give and show gratitude along your spiritual journey, right? Because 22:22 on the clock when I said that. So you, yeah, that's what you need to look out for. Like those moments of grace, those moments of gratitude, right? And enjoy. I just heard enjoy the journey, right? Be more intentional about enjoying the spiritual journey. 22:44 on the clock. Enjoy the journey. Let's see. Conversations with anxiety. What is their anxiety going to try to tell them throughout this experience here, Spirit? Throughout the month of May, what is their anxiety going to constantly try to tell them? Look at this. Fear. Fear. And this card was trying to come out as well. Look. Oh, I can't make this up. Spirit said, one way or another, we about to get this message to you, period. Look at this white butterfly. Y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm telling y'all, May is about to be so magical. May is about to be so magical. May is about to be so magical. I can't make this up, y'all. So the fear card came out, and then the divide and conquer card. So fear is false evidence appearing real. It said, this is the time to release the fears as they are keeping you from achieving the life that you desire. If you have recently faced those fears, this is your confirmation that you've unlocked access to the life that you've been working to manifest. But look, this card came out in the reverse, right? So your anxiety is going to try to make you hold on to your fears. Your anxiety is going to try to make you hold on. Okay, your anxiety is going to try to make you hold on. Your anxiety is going to try to make you divide and conquer. Divide and conquer says fear has a way of separating you from the truth and convincing you that those fears are real. It will divide you and conquer your entire being. It is time to regroup and ask yourself, in what ways have I allowed fear to control my life? Listen. Your anxiety is going to try to tell you that fear is okay. Your anxiety is going to try to tell you that, oh, it's nothing wrong. You can just stay here with us. Your anxiety is going to try to make you think that staying in fear is the right way to go. Okay. But it ain't. Okay. So that's the message there. Let's get a closing message here, Spirit. What's the closing message? What's the closing message here? Yeah, what's the closing message here, Spirit? Look at this. Guilty conscience, cloak and dagger, spiritual power. Just give me one card, please. I'm not about to take 8 cards. Give me one card, please. One, maybe two. One card, please. What is the closing message here for miracle magic? Here, Spirit. Look at these still 4 cards trying to come out. Wow. Signs and synchronicities. Pay attention to the signs. Fear mongering. When you are shifting out of a place of people pleasing and into a place of groundedness and stability within who you are, there's going to be a lot of fear mongering happening. Look at this. Authentic. Be your authentic self. It's going to feel a bit uncomfortable, and then spiritual ascension is going to feel a bit uncomfortable. Look at this. Rebirth at the bottom of the deck. 25:55 on the clock. Rebirth at the bottom of the deck. This is going to feel, it's going to feel out of place at first, right? You're going to feel like an out of place mug that doesn't belong, right? You're going to feel like an out of place mug that doesn't belong. I don't know why I'm using that example, but you're going to feel like an out of place mug that literally just does not belong. And it's so important for you to just continue to walk authentically. 26:26 on the timer. It's so important for you to continue to walk authentically, because even if you can't feel it or you can't see it, the spiritual ascensions, the spiritual growth that you're getting ready to experience throughout the month of May is going to be so magical. It's going to be so magnificent, because it is going to bring you to this divine rebirth here. Rebirth says purity, cleanse, innocence, and renewed you. Okay. So that's the message, beautiful beings. I hope this message helped. Make sure that y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace and love all. Deuces. Let's see. Let us see. Miracle, miracle. Miracle, miracle. Let's see how we end this thing, baby. They be trying to trick me, y'all. Let me figure out how to end this. But I'm so proud of y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. Beautiful beings. Okay, I seriously don't know how to end this. What are we doing? What are we doing? They don't want me to end, apparently.